I don't think I was a bad kid, but because of the insecurities that I had, I think I was just searching for some kind of validation or acceptance. Our head teacher was called Miss Arnenson, and she was really good for me. I think she saw past the surface level behaviour that I was showing and got a bit deeper. And I remember one time in her office, she said, "If only you knew how good you were at writing, you'd stop messing about." And it was the first time that someone had told me that I was really good at something. And it's funny that today I'm a writer, you know, and I don't think that I would have got to this position without her words of affirmation. Go as far to say writing changed my life.
Isaac channeled his writing talents into rap lyrics, but a tragedy in his teenage years changed the direction of his music forever.
Probably about 14, I lost a friend of mine on the council estate.
That's hard to take at that age, any age,
Yeah.
but how did he die?
He was murdered.
Oh, so sorry.
It was tough. I was writing lyrics at the time, but they were quite negative, just because a lot of rap music at the time were talking about negative themes. But it didn't feel right to write negative lyrics anymore, so I started to write about more positive themes.
At this time, Isaac's childhood church-going slowly began to develop into a personal faith, especially after an extraordinary incident in secondary school.
A friend of mine got struck by lightning.
What? Lightning?
Yeah, we were all playing football in the playground and it was pouring down with rain. Out of nowhere, this massive lightning bolt struck. I fell to the floor, still got a scar from it to this day. He was unconscious in intensive care.
Wow.
And I remember saying a prayer to Jesus, and it felt like the first prayer that was on my own accord. And I really felt like God answered and started working in my life because I allowed him to.
Teenage years are tough anyway. You're dealing with some really big stuff there. Is that when you started to write about faith in your music?
It's when I started to take that journey seriously and express my faith, but I wouldn't say I fully managed to kind of join up those two paths perfectly. I was almost still putting on the mask, and that's something that I have to remind myself of every day, that being a Christian means that you can come as you are and bring all of yourself, and that's something that I aspire to do still to this day.